Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, December 18th. Here's what's happening. In a primetime speech last night, President Donald Trump is touting what he perceives as victories in his first year of his second term.
When I took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years, and some would say in the history of our country.
He started his speech by saying he inherited a mess when he took office, but has achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Trump said car prices are down from what they were under the Biden administration, and they are working to lower the prices of groceries. Military members are also set to get what he called a warrior dividend as a result of tariffs, with every soldier being sent a check for $1,776. When it comes to immigration, Trump said the Biden administration allowed too many illegal immigrants to take opportunities from hardworking Americans, with reverse migration rising for the first time in decades. The House has narrowly passed a GOP health care bill that does not extend expiring Affordable Care Act subsidies. Wednesday's vote was 216 to 211, with four moderate Republicans who had broken earlier from party leaders ultimately voting yes. Kentucky Republican Thomas Massie was the only member of his party to vote no. The bill now heads to the Senate, where it is not expected to pass. That would leave million Americans facing higher health care premiums as Congress leaves for the holiday recess. The U.S. government is admitting fault in the deadly midair crash at D.C.'s Reagan National Airport in January. The admission came as part of a wrongful death lawsuit filed by the widow of one of the victims. 67 people were killed when an Army Black Hawk helicopter collided with an American Airlines flight. The government noted failures by the helicopter crew and FAA air traffic controllers. It also admitted it owed a duty of care to the plaintiffs, which it breached, causing the accident. And Cardinal Timothy Dolan and other New York bishops are speaking out against Governor Kathy Hochul, who has vowed to sign an assisted suicide bill into law. The bill would allow doctors to give terminally ill patients drugs to end their lives. Hochul has demanded some revisions, including a waiting period, a recorded oral request, and a health evaluation. Governor Hochul is a Catholic and spoke to the press yesterday.
There's a lot of religious conflict within me, the way I was raised and the issues, but I also have realized it's not about me. It's about 20 million New Yorkers.
In a joint statement, the bishop said, quote, "This new law signals our government's abandonment of its most vulnerable citizens, telling people who are sick or disabled that suicide in their case is not only acceptable, but encouraged by our political leaders." New York will be the 13th state where the practice has been legalized. And that's the news this morning. I'm Matthew Handley.